Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, 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 welcome in. Welcome back to episode 4 of the Madness of Content is King and Engagement is Queen. Sponsored by the Gifted Nation family. We back to bring y'all the shits another week. Okay. I am Queasy OTM, and we got the Gifted Nation up here and friends with us to discuss a variety of topics that we feel need to be discussed on. Okay. So without further ado, we'll let everybody go ahead and introduce yourself like we do every week. And then we can dive straight into the topics that we have for tonight.
All right, guys. Me first?
Yes.
Okay, it's your girl Kitty Saints, aka Kitty Pink of Kitty Pink Radio. Also, co-host of the Manuscript in the Morning Show of the FW. What's up, y'all?
What's up?
Hey, Kitty.
What's up?
Hello, and I am VM of VMBeautySupplies.com. Also, the matriarch of Gifted Nation. Welcome in, everybody.
Trey.
It's your boy Lamont
Hello.
in the building, repping Grand Imperial. I am an artist, aspiring artist, and whatnot. Just go ahead, Google me. How y'all doing tonight?
What's up? Hello, everybody. I'm Drika the Boss. You can find me on YouTube under Drika the Boss or Sundays Check In. Also, a serial entrepreneur. Go check out my website, www.dynr.store. Graphic tees coming out every week, new designs. So you guys check it out.
How you doing, everybody? My name is Jay. I'm a boxer slash artist. Queasy, thank you for having me. Along with the beautiful ladies and the extra beautiful Miss Matriarch. How you doing tonight, mommy?
Hello, very good.
How you doing?
All right, so without further ado, y'all, we finna dive straight into it. The first topic we're gonna be discussing tonight is what's the difference between a man and a woman heading into a relationship with a kid?
Shit, man.
Start off.
Interesting.
Let me go ahead and kick that one off for you.
Bring it.
So a man coming into a relationship with a kid, I'm gonna just do a simple compare and contrast where a man coming to a relationship with a kid, and generally the kid is, and this is not always the case, but like I said, generally the man is not the custodial parent. So whereas I guess it's just less involved. Well, the kid is less involved with, I guess, the man and his relationship versus being more involved with the woman and her relationship. And there are some cases where the non-biological father is like, fuck that child. And then, you know what I'm saying? And then there's friction like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Kind of causes waves in the relationship and shit. So I think it's very different. Men and women coming into a relationship with a kid. If anyone cares to refute, I'm very open.
No, I definitely agree. That's the major thing. A majority of the time, as he said, like the man is not full-time parenting.
Right.
The woman is. So, nine times out of 10, it's not going to be hard for him to find a sitter. He's already got a sitter. He doesn't have to switch his schedule around as much, possibly, because the baby gonna be with the mama a majority of the time. And this is not all situations, as he said, this is some cases.
Okay.
Well, me personally, when heading into a relationship with a kid, I don't usually allow my kid around the person that I'm with for a certain amount of time. Possibly because I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I gotta trust you. Trust you. I got to know you
Exactly.
for a certain amount of
Exactly.
time. I have to
Exactly.
know you for a certain amount of time before I bring my kid because I don't know how you gonna react.
Hmm.
We got people these days that treat kids a certain way
Mm-hmm.
when they're dating the parent, and I don't want my kid treated any type of way. So I like to proceed with caution
Valid.
because if you fuck over with my kid, I unalive you.
Yeah, and
Well,
there's always that gap, man. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it all depends on. It also depends on how old the children are. You know what I'm saying? Me, I have adult children, so it's a little bit different. But when I did have, younger children, you may not never meet my children. It all depends on, like you said, what the relationship or how I feel our relationship is going. Because you don't need to meet my children necessarily. If our relationship is not going anywhere, then I feel like we're not, we just buddies or whatever we're gonna be, because you can kind of tell that kind of quick with some men,
Yeah.
where you're going to. And I don't want you bringing your representative around my kids, because people can be around your kids, phony kicking it too with your
Facts.
children. Just because they know that's where your heart is at, so that's why they're gonna lean towards and play a role, and you think you know them and you don't. But far as me as having adult children, uh, that's not like a big issue right now with me, because my children don't live here. They two are my other states. One is here. So no, but I still only concern is how long I will be before, if we do start, whether I would bring you to a family gathering. But to me, for other words, no, I'm okay with that.
I think like that's the big difference though. Like the caption is
Yeah.
saying heading into a relationship. If I'm heading into a relationship with you, by that time I know that I'm gonna be trusting you with my kid. I'm not gonna be with somebody that I can't bring my baby around because we
Facts.
we'll deal we come together. It's no you
Hmm.
can't buy one separately. So like it's a big difference when you dating somebody. Yeah, everybody that you
Yeah.
date
Yeah.
don't need to be meeting your kids. But if
Facts.
we're
Exactly.
heading into a relationship, that's
Yeah.
when we finna you gonna have to be around my baby because there's no ship or
Yeah.
relation without my child.
Exactly.
I agree.
Yeah. When you
Okay.
got smaller children, you do have to consider that.
I agree.
Damn, we agreed on something, all of us.
We.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
you
I
shit.
gotta
mean, it's
protect the
pretty much. I'm
kids.
That's
about to
great.
say because I
It's
follow these
Brian
same
Cat.
similar rules as a person that date in 2023. Most of the guys that I've been on date with, they know I have children, but they've never met them. And then the ones that I'm in a relationship with, trust is already established before they meet my kid so that we have an understanding because I like to communicate too the expectation with my children because what you might do around yours might not be allowed around mine. Like that's just how I roll.
Exactly.
That's funny though, cause he was looking for everybody to disagree.
Now we gotta protect the
Look
kids.
at
We
it.
gotta protect the
Episode
Like,
4,
kids.
okay,
all
but
agree.
I want to.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
yeah,
Yeah, man. You gotta highlight this, Squeezy. Highlight this one, man.
yeah.
I ain't, I ain't
Gotta
Everybody
protect the
agree.
kids.
I mean, I agree with most points that were made. Yes, I can. So I can't sit here and say I disagree
Yeah,
with anything that was
So
being
what's
said.
your take on it?
My take on the topic and the phrase that being the difference between men heading into a
I don't.
relationship with a child and woman.
We can
Or
barely hear you,
I
Trey.
can't hear him.
can
Yeah,
you hear
we
me?
can
Okay,
barely hear
give me
you.
1 second.
we can hear you now when you said
Yeah,
that.
when you kind of like did something, you kind of went up, but you kind of went.
It's all right. It's all right. These
There you
headphones are
go.
bad.
There you go.
Like I was saying, yeah. I'm sorry. Like I was saying is that I agree with most of the points. But the difference between a man heading into a relationship with his kids, along with a woman who has children, there's a lot of things he has to face, separate than what she may have to face, and one is being how you may act and treat my child. Yes, we agree. But I think the big issue between, like I said, men and women. in this situation is that men can be more vulnerable to the situation of being uh, called a pervert, if you will. You know what I'm saying? In any situation, he could personally, be vulnerable to that situation with a child that isn't his. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get you touching feely,
So you saying
may y'all may look at him, look at that a different way than I do. But I feel like that'd be one of the bigger differences that a man
So to say.
face rather than a woman, and with her kids coming in. So yeah.
All right now. So we have
I,
agreed to this to agree.
yeah, we agree
Facts.
to agree. Agree to
damn?
agree.
That's a first. That's a first.
That's a first.
Episode
We
4.
taking steps. Episode 4. Mark this down. 7:34.
That's
6:34 in some of y'all times. We agreed. All right, so we're gonna
Correct.
move on to the next topic. The next topic.
okay.
Uh, can you consider a body count a deal breaker?
Yep,
No.
yep,
No.
yep,
No.
yep.
Grow up.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, grow
Ain't
the
no,
fuck up.
ain't no,
Grow
ain't
the
no,
If,
fuck
if
up.
Hold
you're
on, hold
No.
sitting
on.
up, if
Uh-oh.
you're sitting
No,
up,
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time. One
yeah,
at
I
a
guess
time.
go ahead, cause
One at a
Point
time.
of order.
go ahead, go ahead.
I got
Somebody
the
take the floor.
flow.
Take the floor. Somebody take the
Point of
floor.
order.
Somebody
I
take
got the flow. Point of order. I got the flow. Point of
All right, so we gotta proceed with this one because this one seems as if it's gonna be a good one here. Okay. So, ladies, you have the floor first.
You
Well,
want you want first?
yeah, me myself, I'm
let
not
the
worried
matriarch
about a body count personally because I'm like I said, I'm a little older than most of you. So I'm not concerned about a body count. I'm concerned about your health. And before I even get to the nitty gritty with you, we gonna know some things. You gonna bet them check some things, and I need to see some
come
paperwork.
on, matriarch.
So do your body counts, baby. I don't care, but I'm gonna make sure I'm protected because no matter how old you are, things affect you the same way.
That
Oh
part.
yeah,
That part. Go
I
ahead,
agree with
Drake.
VM. I agree with VM. I feel like me personally, if a man asking about a body count, that's his own insecurity because
Ooh.
of what he ain't done in his life. If
Hmm.
you asking like, I don't care who you did, what you did with before me. That has nothing to do with me. That's your past. I only care about what you doing while you with me.
right.
Period.
Now you
Y'all
want to
ain't no
collect
difference.
bodies on me? You can move to the side. Somebody else in line.
Period. We
Yeah,
are not in high school. We are grown as fuck. And not just
Hell
that,
yeah.
everybody done some hoe shit, and especially you third leg carriers, the main people who always want to count bodies. Y'all be the biggest hoes. You'll fuck a tree trunk if it got a hole in it and it's wet. So like, why in the hell are we count bodies at our big old ages? Cause and then not just that, who's gonna tell you the truth? Cause bitch, it's gonna
Fact.
forever be
exactly.
four. My count is gonna forever be
Your
four.
count is only 4 or 5.
It's gonna
Which
be
one
four.
is it?
It's gonna
4 or
forever
5?
be four. So
Is
how
it
do you
4
even know
or 5?
somebody
You
telling
don't
the
know.
truth? Like
See, he
Mama
lying
said,
already.
like our matriarch said, what you need to be counting is how many times they done rolled up in the clinic and seen about that coochie or that penis. Period. That's
Fact.
all I got
How
to say
many
about
STDs that they keep getting in their lifetime?
Yeah.
The
How many
fuck?
times you didn't put that
Okay.
condom on?
So
how old are
to
we?
me, so to be quite honest, um,
Come
I
on,
don't
man.
have a
Just say
deal
it.
breaker. I don't
What
have a
you
deal
It's a
said?
deal
breaker.
breaker.
I don't have a deal breaker at all. I don't have any.
And,
Yeah.
and
When I'm
and the
when I'm
reason
over you,
you're
I'm over
probably
you.
saying that is because who that person is with you, they wasn't that person with the last nigga. You're gonna bring out something, maybe either it be good or bad out of them at the end of the day.
Exactly.
I'm not the
Exactly.
same person I was with my ex that I am with the man that I'm with now.
Fact.
Exactly.
Hey cousin, welcome to the
Oh my
stream, baby.
goodness.
Welcome to the stream. I'm lucky because I'm lucky because most can't afford. Lord have mercy. Here he go.
Okay.
All right, Trey and
Hello.
Jeremy, what y'all think about this?
Here we go with
Uh,
that uppity dick.
okay, okay. I'm gonna take the floor first, Luke. And you can dunk after me.
Copy that, Hardy boy.
All right. So check me out. Now, body count doesn't matter to women because y'all ain't never gonna get the truth out of a man how many hoes he gonna have. Now, to a man, a body count is a deal breaker to a woman because of the mere fact that if the promiscuous woman can have sex with my dad, my uncle, my brother, my deacon, and that's four people, right? Rather, a woman who clings to her chastity will be more wifeable, will be more of a proper choice towards my standard,
You know,
which
now
would
that
be
and
yes,
that
These
and
the
incline to
same
less body.
bitches y'all
Now,
cheat
let me
on with
finish. Let
the
me
whole
finish. Let me finish.
destruction.
Let me finish. Let me
Facts.
no,
land.
let him finish. Let him finish.
Facts.
Let him
Come
finish.
on,
Let him
man. Let me
finish.
land.
Let him
Oh,
finish.
give me up the
Let him
Come
finish.
dance.
on, man.
Let me finish. Let him finish. Let him finish. Go ahead.
The
Let me
fuck?
land. Like I said, women don't care about a man's body count because they know they ain't gonna get the truth.
We
A
actually
man
do. We don't want no
gonna
hoe either.
care because we want to know how many times your hymen has been poked. We want to know. Yes,
Oh,
like you said earlier, Mama, I can agree with you. The STDs does matter, but that matters after the fact that we're in a relationship. Yes, but
No.
overall,
Now that
over
matter before we in a
That
overall,
relationship.
matters
We ain't
way
gonna
overall,
be in
early.
a relationship if no,
overall,
Please.
no.
overall, like
You
I was
must
let,
be
let
in
me
your
land, let me land,
twenties.
let
You
me land.
talk
In
young
modern day
as fuck.
dating climate,
let him let him
everybody
let
has a body count. So it's frowned upon to even speak of a fucking number. In this
okay.
modern day dating climate, everybody got a count.
I don't need to
So
know your
that's why
number.
everybody feel like it's
I don't
taboo.
need to know your
The
number. I
majority
need
gonna
to
feel like
know
it's a
how
taboo
consistent you
subject.
are. Yeah.
And I stand and I
I'm
rest my
with
case.
Gifted down there in the comments.
Y'all just trying to get a nut. Look, I'm
He's
not
trying
just
to get
trying
a
to get a
nut.
nut.
I don't
Now,
give
I,
a
I,
fuck
can, I
about
can get
how
a
many
nut by
niggas you fuck.
myself. Now, when I'm engaging with somebody, I'm looking for some pleasure. Shit.
And
Facts.
not trying to figure out, ooh, I wonder how
And
many bitches he done busted down before me. Ooh,
I,
that's
right,
turning
it's
me
like I
on.
don't even
Ju-
care. Just do me good.
yeah,
What
If
you
the
yeah.
more you
mean?
done busted
You
down, the
and
more experience you gonna be with me.
Exactly. Give
yeah.
me the experience one.
And that goes back to what Trey just said. Piggybacking off of what he just said, women don't exactly care about that. Whereas in a man's head, it's a deal breaker because it makes
Grown men
women,
don't think about that.
No.
our
Grown
women,
men
we
don't
look
think like that.
our wife. You can't tell me what a man thinks about.
Yes, I
You
can.
can't
I
tell me
sit
what a
on a
man
show
thinks
with
about.
5 of them every day, and my show's way bigger than
Okay,
that.
but you're not a
I
man.
talk to more
But
than just you.
you're not a man. You're not a man. You're not a
No,
man.
never will be. But I do know
Okay,
that
but you
real
so you
men don't
cannot
be
tell me.
fucked up about no woman body count. That's y'all little
Facts.
I'm
boys.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you
Never
why.
That's
been
little
I'm gonna
boy
tell
given
you
no
why.
The only
shit.
answer.
people
I'm gonna
that
tell you
ever
why.
asked me about body count was when I was in high school. I ain't never
Okay,
hear about that shit
How old
afterwards.
are we?
but listen,
Somebody
but
asked you
listen, but
about
listen,
body counts in high school?
Yes,
because
oh yes. That's the only time the guys in high school was always how many people you mess with? How much is your experience? After that,
now this is only because
Damn, I never heard of that.
we cherish our women like a trophy, our wife, our girlfriend to be a wife, like a trophy, and it just seems less.
So why
that's a
y'all
Why?
lie.
choosing
Why? It just seems like
Statistically,
less.
y'all
If I
don't
had a
even keep
shorty
the
Queen
that
the
had
same
wife.
sex with,
women.
if I had a
Queen
shorty
being the
that had
wife.
sex with Derek, Jonathan, Ben, and Jerry, then it just seemed like I'm not getting. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting what I had something that had everybody. If like Dr. Dre said, if everybody could get it, nobody wouldn't fuck with it. So it just seemed
But
like
see, that's once they
lower value.
with you.
That's
That's once
because
they
with
with
you.
you.
A man
No,
doesn't
but
want a woman that everybody can get. He wants the
yeah, you
woman that
said it.
everybody wants, but he don't
But
want
you
the woman that everybody can get.
Facts.
Miss Kitty, you said it yourself when Trey said what he just said about women looking past men with a lot of body counts. You just said that no, we do look at it. We don't want no hoe either. So that
We
contradicts
really
everything you
don't.
just said. So that
You
contradicts
really
everything
don't.
that
No,
you just
no,
Maybe
said.
It
you
don't
break
Jay,
it down
contradict.
to you so you
Yes,
can
it
Jay,
did.
comprehend. Because
Yes,
I don't
Jay.
think you're comprehending what I'm saying. Please don't
Yeah,
put
because
words
we
in my
never
mouth
said we
because that's
didn't
not
want
where
it,
I
that
was
we
going with
was
it.
okay with a
What I
hoe.
you
We
was
didn't say
contradict
saying
that.
that.
was, when we get to talking about body counts, I don't want to sit in the same room with 3, 4, 5 different bitches that done knock my nigga down. That's gonna be an awkward ass night. Now
That right there.
it's a difference if he done had sex with 4, 5 different other women that I will never come across, I will never meet. There's a big difference.
How do you
Comprehend
know that
what
if
I'm
I'm a hoe?
saying. Comprehend
How do
what
you
I'm
know
saying.
that if I have sex,
Oh,
if I'm promiscuous, then
I
how do
know
you know you
how.
won't come in contact with these women?
I know how.
How you
Is
know
it
you
Because
simple?
when y'all
Is it
are
no?
how
when
you know
men
you
are hoes,
how,
y'all stay in a certain
I
radius
gotta, I
to
gotta,
home.
I gotta, I
It's
gotta
a
counter
certain
that.
radius. I know
I
because
gotta
I
counter
dealt with
that.
whole niggas.
Is you
They
okay?
like to stay in the radius. The
Queasy?
other women know about you.
I
They
gotta
wanna,
counter
oh
that.
yeah, I know about her and think it's he funny when they all up in your face.
But Drinker, I gotta
Y'all
counter
stay in a radius. Cause y'all not logically, y'all not gonna expand. Now when we fucking around, we got somebody in 7 different area codes that's not close by. That way I can go out of town instead of sit at home with my dude. I'll
see
go out of
shifting the
town.
goalposts.
Drinker, I gotta,
We
Drinker,
shifting
I
the
gotta counter
goalposts
Are
now.
fact.
you eating
Drinker,
popcorn,
Drinker, like I
Queasy?
said, I got a counter fact. You will never know a man's body count truly because you can't tell if a
You'll
man
never
is
know
a
a
virgin or
woman's
not.
body count.
You can physically tell if a woman's a virgin,
No, you
but you
can't, boy. The,
can't
the
physically
pussy
tell
is
if
a
a male
muscle.
Yes,
Now you
yes,
has a.
I
talking like you
can.
That's it.
own a pussy.
That's
Nigga,
a
this
fact.
shit is a
That's
muscle.
a
I can
fact.
sit in a bathtub of cider vinegar
I
after
swear
a
to God, you don't know
motherfucking
nothing
But you
about
can't.
coochie.
and do my
Can you?
Point
Kegels.
of
What?
order. I got the flow. Point of order. I got the flow. Point of order. I got the flow. Point of order.
Can I get a bottle of water?
Fuck
All
out of
right.
here.
Continue on.
Can your hymen
Continue
be popped
on.
again? Can your hymen be popped
Continue
again?
on.
Baby,
Continue
you don't
on.
even have that much dick to tell if somebody hymen is pop.
Facts.
Can
Hey,
And I don't
can
give
you
y'all
a
don't
bleed?
fuck.
even be
Can you
knowing
bleed?
when you
Can you
had a virgin and you popped it. What do you
can
mean?
can you
Shit. Shit. Yeah.
can you the question was can you bleed again? You can tighten your pussy and do all of that shit you just said,
Who
but
the
can you
fuck
bleed
wants to
again?
go through that experience? Do y'all remember losing your
Well,
virginity? That shit was not
That was
technically,
his
easy.
question.
technically,
His
It's
question.
different
His
for
technically,
boys
it
and
was.
girls. It's
his
That
question.
different
was
for
not
boys and
easy.
His
What
que-
the
girls.
fuck?
his
That's the
statement
best
was you
feeling
could
in
tell.
life.
His
You
statement
can
was you
bleed
could tell
again, and
when a girl is a virgin.
that's coming from a medical standpoint.
That's the
No, you
best feeling
can't.
in life.
Then if
For
Ooh, we know
you,
y'all with
for
dogs don't
whoever
pop
you were
a
you,
dealing
lot of
with, if
for
you
pussy.
hit
you,
Dogs
the
don't
first
pop a
whatever
time
lot
that
button
of
I
you
That's the
press,
blew,
best
pussy
you're
on
feeling
gonna
a
in
get it.
long
life.
line. Ooh,
What
gonna be
happened?
some prayer tonight.
I was giving somebody else the floor. I don't want to. I don't. I'm very opinionated. Y'all know. I'm
I
built
don't
for
know
this
what the
shit.
hell Trey talking about.
I
Trey,
don't.
I need to see your ID moving forward after this show because
Oh
now I'm
God,
thinking your ass is underage. Because let me tell, number one, y'all have no idea when the pussy done had other dick that morning or that night on you. Real
at
shit.
all.
Real women who know how to tighten their muscles, who know how to do that
What is a
reflex,
rape kit? What
baby.
is a rape kit? What is a rape kit?
What
What
I
is
was
Boy,
about to
the
how
ask
Okay,
that.
boy,
yeah,
It's
how
maybe.
a
I was
young?
about to ask
scraping
that.
of the inside of your vaginal wall.
Yeah, cause you shed skin cells and shit like that,
Yeah,
right? It ain't
and they
always
That's
just the
my
sperm
absorb.
point.
they looking for.
That's my point. So I can tell when somebody been in there.
So I'm gonna tell you
Listen,
again.
listen,
I don't
y'all.
know
Listen.
what you've been working
Hell
with.
no.
Leave it
Hell
alone. From
no.
now on, all your dates need to
Hell
Point
go
of
no.
order. I got the flow. Point of order.
uh
I got
real quick. Let me see if it.
No, look, y'all ain't gonna sit here
I'm
and say
gonna drink my
we
water.
don't know when
You don't.
when the
You
coochie's been
don't.
touched. You
You
ain't gonna
don't.
tell me that shit.
You don't.
they talking like men.
Listen,
They
the
Well,
only
talking like
time,
niggas. They talking
the
like
only
niggas.
y'all
time a
talking
guy,
like men.
I'ma
Y'all
tell
talking
you,
like
cause
men.
I done been accused and done it before, and real shit, I just didn't admit to that nigga like, hey, he was on the mark.
You can
The
tighten it
only
back up
time
all
y'all
you
know
want to.
is when you're invested in that woman.
You
Y'all
can
that
type
be
it.
just
That's what
fucking
I was
around,
gonna
Listen,
you
say.
don't
you
know,
can
but you
tighten
feel it
that.
off of
You
energy.
You can
You
tighten
don't
that
know.
thing back up all
Yeah.
you want to. You can tighten that shit up all you want to. We can still
Y'all
tell
talking
when
like
it been
y'all got
touched.
pussies.
We can tell when it been
Have y'all
touched.
had sex with women who's had babies? I had an
Yes,
eight
No.
count.
I've had
And this
Jay,
is
this ain't.
crazy.
most of
Look,
the sex that I've
8
had was
pounds,
with women that
13
had
ounces.
babies. You said what?
Okay then. So can you tell she had a baby?
You can look, you can
Not
see.
fuck all that. No,
The hell, you can look and
Look.
no.
see.
Can you
The
Look.
What do
tell
hell,
that
you
she
mean
had
you
the
can
baby?
look and see and tell that she have a baby?
you can look at a woman and tell when she's had a baby. You don't even got to look at the pussy for that shit.
How can you look at
What
a
is a
woman and
gyne-
tell
What
that
I'm
she
what is
had a
a
saying
baby?
is,
gynecologist?
I
what I'm
want you to
saying
Let,
grow
is,
the
let,
fuck
let,
Nah,
up.
nah,
let
nah.
it be
Y'all
Frank
just,
is
got
now
the
the
y'all
body
just getting it
makeover.
twisted up in the head.
Yup. Women
what
got
I'm
that.
saying is the pussy ruined after a baby?
No,
Still
but
be,
Um,
we
nobody said
still
that.
be,
We
we
saying we
still
can
be
tell,
squeezing on a penis. Stop playing, man. Stop
but
playing.
we can
Y'all
tell when
love
the
some
pussy been
bullshit.
touched. We
Y'all
can
too
just tell
busy
when.
we
trying to prove us
listen.
wrong.
We can
Y'all
All
some
we saying,
tell.
bullshit.
We
we can
can
tell when the
tell
pussy been touched.
If
when
you
And
are,
Man,
that's
it's
all
over
three of
my
us.
head
like
in here
Drika
And that's
tonight.
said,
all three
if
of us. And that's
for
all
us
three of
to
us saying
know
that shit
if
and
versus
you
for you
are
not to know.
laying with that
women who
woman
don't
on a
got who,
consistent
Okay,
basis, yes,
okay. So
you're
the this
going to
versus
be
topic,
women
able
who
to
don't
okay,
got a
see.
the
dick.
this topic.
Right,
Are
Kitty.
we agreeing or are we disagreeing?
Wait, hold on because
Disagreeing like a
Like
wait,
motherfucker.
a bitch. Keep it
Hold up,
moving.
no, wait,
hold up,
Because
because
we on the
listen,
panel with a whole bunch of little
hold up.
boys.
But there's more.
listen,
But there's more.
listen.
But
Let me
there's
tell
They
more.
you,
got some
it
living
don't
to
have
do.
nothing.
Keep it
Listen,
moving.
it has nothing to do with being a little boy.
Yeah. Y'all
Any man,
talking
if a
young.
man goes down there and he look at that, he know when his pussy
Is
has
these
been
bitches not
touched.
hygienic or something? What do
I
you mean, sir? What do you
Bruh.
He
mean,
knows
sir?
when his shit
No,
has been
sir.
touched.
still
I would
fucking with
no,
little
Bruh, you
boys.
sir.
have
I'm
to
telling you, this
what
little boy shit. Let's move on.
do you,
Cause how the that's like
Y'all
saying
niggas sick.
that's like saying
They
hold
need to
on wait
watch that twat
hold
twat
on that's like saying
before you
that
come through.
but
Only way
listen
you can tell is if her
hold
pH is
on
off because a man has thrown her
hold
pH off
on
and it does not smell the same
Facts,
as it smelled
raw
when he fucked
facts,
on her.
hold on
no condoms. That give you
hold
that.
on
Put on the condom. You won't
that's
know
like
from that
y'all
nigga and
saying
you, nigga.
that's like y'all saying y'all know exactly when a nigga cheating y'all go down there and smell down there like that's just the
Oh,
thing
but
like y'all
okay,
know
hold on, wait. I'm gonna tell you
We
why we
really
say
don't
that.
even
Any
smell
woman who has a
nothing.
heightened sense about her own vagina, I'm a woman that has a heightened sense about mine. My juices are in
so
your fucking pubic hair, bro. So when it don't smell like me, I know it was another bitch. That's why.
and
I
so it
so
can't
smell
be a
me, and if I
fragrance.
don't smell me, it was
so
somebody else
but
there.
so
So
what make you think
if it's
what make you think
anything other than your pussy juice, then you gonna assume that it's another woman and possibly be wrong.
Well, I don't deal with those type of
What if
men.
it's game?
I'm
What if
just
it's
saying when
game?
I can smell me. If I'm gonna be
Game?
down there on you, I smell me. I
What
know me.
so what if you smelling snuggle or game? Or what if you smelling Tide? If
You
it's
say
not
what?
chat
what if
chat
you
What?
smelling snuggle or game or Tide?
You
If
know
it's
that
not your
shit smell good, right? You know
yeah,
that
so
shit got
but
a
if it's any
distinct,
but if it's any
different smell, right?
how do you discern what doesn't smell like your pussy and
Cause
what does smell like
we know what coochie really smell like. Unlike y'all, we really
what
know
I was
what
about to
coochie
say we
really
don't know
smell
you
like.
know what let's go on let's go on we gonna agree
Okay.
to disagree what we doing here.
Disagreeing,
I'm on the fence.
disagreeing.
BM say I'm on the
Miss
fence.
VM says she's on the
'Cause
fence.
y'all done lost me. Baby bye.
I got lost too.
I
So
had
we
to
about
step
to
out
head on
for a
to the
few
next topic
minutes.
real quick. I'm finna head
Real
on to the
quick.
next topic.
Real quick.
I didn't know I was telling a lie. It's been a long day for sure.
I love the ad,
Oh, wow.
VM. I
Thanks,
love the
Crazy.
ad.
Thanks, Crazy. And everything is what? 35% off in honor of my son's birthday today. So it's on sale 35% off until September the
This
9th, this Friday.
this is just a
That's
test
what's
run.
up.
This is just a test run. Y'all still gonna
That
have to
was a
get
great
ad
one. I
regular
love
ad.
it.
You still gonna have to get it made.
Well, I
It was
appreciate
great.
that. And the code word is born. The code is
Boy.
born.
All
Boy.
right.
That's
So
what's up.
we on the next topic, y'all. The next topic is, should housewives and moms be paid for housework?
Hell yeah, so that y'all can give us a check and then we have an even exchange because y'all men be always want to. No, take that black. Black men always want to talk about money.
It's not always black men.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Culturally, it's black men that always want to talk about money because in other cultures, they automatically are raised to be providers. It's
And
the
how you
difference.
know? How you know? You not
Because I
raised in
date
one of the
outside
cultures.
my culture. I date outside my
But
culture, and I
but
don't have the same conversations with those men like I have with my black men.
but how do you know how they raised? Are you there while they're being raised?
No, when you do you listen to people when you're mingling with them? Do you listen to their stories? Do you ask questions? Do you have follow up?
I do ask questions, and usually when I I'm questioning you. I'm questioning what the hell you said, which means you're probably lying.
Okay, then how about this? When you ask a question, what do you use to verify it? The
Facts.
relationship that they have with their parents, their mom. That's how you verify. Like, but in the black culture, y'all don't know want to talk about it. But honestly, in all the other cultures, they are raised. They are raised. The women are raised as housewives. They cook. They clean. They start doing it for their daddies. They start by doing it for their dad.
Go
They're
Look at.
Cleveland.
cooking for their dad
I'm
and
starting
the
to think.
family.
I'm starting
Go
to think.
Cleveland.
I'm starting to think you hate niggas.
I don't. Well, I
You
do
don't
hate
like niggas.
niggas. I like regular black men. The pool ain't too big on them. But yeah,
You hate black people.
no, I
Well,
don't. I love my kind. I give to my kind all the time. I love my kind, but I'm not gonna not share the accountability on my kind.
Shed it on the
We
niggas.
don't.
Shed it on the niggas, not the
See,
black
you be.
people. Well, shit. Oh,
well,
let's get into this topic though, y'all.
okay. Well, speaking
Let's get
speaking
into it.
from my own experience, I never had to experience that because you know what? Even when I didn't work and I was like living like me and my two oldest kids, five now, we were not married. But I did my main thing that I had to pay for was my phone, maybe to get my hair, nails done. I want to, but everything else he basically took care of the upkeep of the car. Even with my husband, you know, we had our own jewelry store, and that now my husband was a foreigner, and my father's a foreigner, but I didn't have to do all that. I didn't have to worry about or
Paying
whatever.
no
I
bills.
mean, took care of what I need to take care of in the house, but when they were at home, they would help clean up and do things too. So I never had that situation. You know,
Mhm.
I never had to deal with that, worried about that.
I
Okay,
respect that.
so I think as far as getting paid, I think that's a reach. Because if I'm
Well,
bringing
you
if
do want to get paid as a mom or a
wait,
wife.
hold on, wait. Let me speak. I
Okay.
think it's a reach because if my money is our money and we what we spend together, housework is something that you do and I work. What do you mean paid? You need your own separate money if we spend money
Yes,
together.
She
If we
should.
yes.
spend if we
She
spend
should.
money together.
She should.
So what you
I'm
do
with you.
you
I'm with you on that, Queasy. I think this question needs to be a little bit more detailed because I'm a house mom and I'm not married or anything like that. So, like, are we talking about a woman that's in a married household, or are we talking
Mm,
about a
Housewives,
woman
yes.
who's a single mama
Housewives,
doing it,
yes.
just a house mom,
right.
full time mom, and
Exactly,
and
Carl.
all of that? Because I'm gonna be
Facts.
real with you. If that's the case, I deserve to pay. If the government
Facts.
give it out, I deserve it 100%. I'm unable to work because of my child having special needs. I have to be at home. So yeah, it would be nice. I'm not saying that they have to or they need to, but it would be fucking nice if the government said, "Hey, let's look out for the moms at home. They can't work because they're in particular situations." Now, if I was
Right.
married, my husband paying my bills, my husband making sure that I want for nothing, that is my pay. Me
Yeah,
personally.
exactly.
Mm-hmm. So that's where I'm at with that.
I can I
But
can I
but
can
I'll
agree with you
also
with saying.
but I'll also throw in there and say, so do house husbands get paid as well?
Yes.
Cause
Hold on.
let's be clear. I'd rather be clocking in than doing the shit that I do on a daily basis. And if a man had to switch duties with me,
Facts.
he wouldn't last 5 seconds.
Never do.
I mean, but let's just put the shoe on the other foot. If I had to
Yeah,
stay
I,
in the
I
house all
wouldn't say
day,
that.
if I had to stay in the house all day and take care of
No,
the kids,
fair is
make sure
fair.
they
We're
get their
saying that
bucks,
vice versa, it should be the same.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But a lot of women, strong women, would say that's bullshit. Get your ass up, go get a job.
Not
That ain't
necessarily
women
strong
are
women.
strong because they've
Get the
trained
fuck
us
off
to be
my couch
strong.
with your
Black
grown
women
ass.
Facts.
especially from the
We
time
were trained to be
we've
strong.
born,
Facts.
we've been trained to be strong. That's why. And then y'all say shit like that, and then you say, "Oh, I want me a soft woman. I'm tired of bitches acting like niggas." We have to.
I'm just saying
We done
I'm saying
adapted
most
to that.
women.
So
Most
now,
women. I'm
I'm
not. I'm
sorry. Go
not.
ahead, baby.
I'm not. I'm saying most women. I can agree with you that y'all have been trained to endure a lot of shit. You know what I mean? But naturally speaking, if y'all more the nurturers and bearers of the child, you know what I mean? When y'all be home, if I'm home and the dynamic is that, then it's understood that way. Yes. But should it be that way that she is at home and get payment too? I mean, the cut of
What
what
you
I
mean?
make,
You
the
you
cut of
say
what I
at
make,
home like she just sitting up watching
the cut
Oprah
of
all damn
the
I'm
day.
about
cut.
to
No,
say,
I'm
but
what
I'm
is
cooking,
saying,
she?
I'm cleaning, I'm
What?
washing,
listen to me,
I'm
because you're taking
folding.
it out of context. You're taking it out of context. What I'm saying, and I'm a land. What I'm saying is, if I bring home bacon, why would you want more bacon for you?
Oh my
What?
God, you just don't get big dreams or nothing. Like, what the
What?
fuck? Listen, let me
No,
say, what
I
the
understand
fuck
what he's
now,
What is
saying.
Trey?
it that you be
I
trying to
understand.
say?
I
Listen,
I'm
first
understand.
agreeing
off,
with
Much
Queasy.
he's
listen.
saying the
I'm
same
agreeing with
thing that
Queasy. That's all.
Queasy is
Right.
saying, I do believe. I and I do agree with you both. If my man is paying my bills, if I don't want for anything, if my house is taken care of, I ain't tripping about giving me, because let's be clear, a
What's
real
up,
a
Aaron?
real woman is gonna make a way out of no way. We're gonna be selling pots and
Facts.
candy or something to
Got a
have
whole damn
another
candy
stream of
store in the
income
neighborhood, probably.
in the
What's up, Aaron?
household.
Hey, send him the
Now
link when
that's
he run
that's
out
I
there.
believe that's the strong woman you speaking of.
No, I can agree. I can agree. But like you said, if we flip the coin, then the man should get the money too. It,
Absolutely.
I
it's
Absolutely.
feel like that's not some a comparison because from I can only speak from my experience, but like the comments Gifted was saying, my mama didn't pay the bills. My stepdaddy did. My mama, when she made extra money, and that was like our when we went on vacation, that was off mama money. Okay, when we did extra extravagant shit, that was from mama money because she didn't have to worry about the bills. So she splurged on the whole family. That's
So
just
let me
how
ask
we
you a question.
roll.
Were they married?
Yeah, my mom and stepdad was married.
Okay,
Okay,
see, yeah,
so
that's different.
so they were married,
Yes,
but he still had to. He paid all the bills, right? So
yes.
so wait a minute. What's your argument here?
First off, the man should pay the look. I'm not arguing. I'm just saying that what y'all said.
Just
Well,
stating the
not you,
fact.
Queasy. I don't think I'm agreeing with you.
She just stated a
I'm just
fact.
fucking
So
with
listen,
Queasy.
wait. So listen. So we were saying that it should be both ways. So if the woman is working, the man should get paid. Is what you're saying? What
Whoever's
No, that's
the
not what she
house.
said.
what is she saying?
Okay. No, what
You
I say,
lost
I
me.
mean, I don't know men that don't
I
want to
also
work, to
agree
be
with you.
honest.
This
So that
topic
not
is going to
I
debt.
always know that the dynamic with men is that they, for y'all ego and y'all pride, y'all gotta have a level of control. The control is the fact that you pay all the fucking bills. That's your control. You pay all the fucking bills for your own ego. Just like for us, we gotta keep our maintenance. That's where our money go to. So we don't. That's just. I mean, I can only speak for the experience I had,
Good
but
go.
and like I said, like I was raised, my parents, my mom didn't pay the bills. My stepdad did. Shit, when my mom was with my daddy, she didn't pay the bills. My daddy did. I don't know men who don't want to work.
Okay, so
Nobody like doing the household shit. Even women, we don't like doing the household. We're the managers of the house.
so
Hey,
my
Every
thing
Ed.
would
tedious
be
task come through us. The
so my
toilet
Hey,
thing
paper,
Ed.
everything.
but my thing would be so if we trying to decipher the difference between each married like a married couple and just like a mom, if we decipher between both, do either deserve to get paid?
Yes,
Some type of
there should be
compensation.
some type of form of
Something.
compensation.
Something.
But why though? If the
What do
well,
you
I'm
mean?
not gonna wait.
Why?
I'm not gonna say why. I'm saying that wrong.
I was about to say, what
So
you mean? Why the fuck?
from whom?
Oh,
From
no, I
whom?
was saying
From
what
your
I was saying
spouse.
earlier. As a single mom, if the government decided, hey, we're gonna
Yeah, I
Facts.
pay the
got you on that
single,
one.
yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. I'm not saying that I'm
I agree with
obligated or
Kitty
no
on that.
shit
It
like
depends
that.
on the situation.
Right. I'm not
She
saying
Got
that
you.
I'm
Right.
she
obligated.
believes it should come from the government if that's the case.
Oh,
But
okay,
if you're
okay.
talking about a husband and
He's
wife
saying
situation,
Right. It's
when you're
different.
talking about a husband and a wife situation,
it's
if
gonna
the
come out the
husband is
white pocket.
outside working, then there should be some type of compensation that the
Right.
wife has a little bit of her own money and vice versa.
Facts.
Why do you have
But
to have
like
your
I was
own money
saying,
if we both if our
if
money is
she
our
a
money?
hustler, she not looking
Because
at
if
your
your
pockets
money
if
is
you
your
paying the
money,
bill.
I get
if
what you're
your
saying,
money is
Queasy.
our money,
Why the
okay,
conflict of her money
we
has
still need to have a budget in the household, no matter who money is who money. We still need to have a budget. She needs to have a certain amount that she is able to spend weekly, monthly, however y'all set it up. And the same thing with him. You just don't want him going outside spending all willy nilly because
Facts.
our money is our money. We still have to budget our
No, listen,
household.
you trying to set yourself up just in case you gotta leave. But in hindsight, in hindsight, why do you have to listen?
I gotta set myself up in case I'm trying to
In
leave.
case you trying to leave, because I don't understand why you would need side money if we both spend the same money.
No,
No, I
I'm gonna
don't
tell
think
you
Hey,
so.
why.
Queasy,
Bill
I'm
was
gonna tell
right
y'all
about a
this.
budget.
I'm
Damn
not gonna
good.
ask you for extra if I'm saying, hey baby, these are all the bills right here. This is how much they're gonna cost. You
Here's the
giving me
money,
the
babe.
money to make sure that we have toiletries and
Here's the
food
money,
and
babe.
yeah, if you're taking care of all that, I'm finna hustle and make
No,
my
no,
own
no,
money.
no. I'm not coming to you and ask you every time I need something. I'm not
I
gonna
done
do
had a
that.
Facts.
man that came and gave me
You're
his
not
whole
gonna make
check.
me feel
So
inadequate because I gotta come
I
and
was
ask
just
you every
saying,
time I need
no,
Well,
something.
I
I'm
mean,
not
So
listen,
saying
every time I
listen,
see a
literally.
listen.
movie or do
I'm
something
not
with the
saying
kids or
literally
something like that, I
asking
gotta come and
him.
ask you for something.
I'm not saying literally asking him, love.
No,
What
I'm
I'm
talking
saying
about
is
crazy. That's the way he put it.
we're talking
Listen.
about you being head of household
He
and
is
running the
cleaned out.
household. If he is the only one running out and making the money, at some point you got to tell him, hey, the light bill is this, da, 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 da. There's gonna be a conversation. That's what I'm saying.
No, no, no. If me and you living in a household, you and we're husband and wife or whatever we may be, you should already know how much our household bill. I don't got to come to you every month and tell you what our bills are.
You're
So let me
gonna have that discussion though, mama. Come on now. You're gonna
What do
have
you
that
mean we
I
gonna
discussion.
think
have
that
this?
discussion happens early in a relationship because
How
when
would it
when
happen
I was
early in a
with my
relationship? You don't know how much the
Responsibilities
bill's
are.
gonna be. I don't know early in a relationship that my light bill is gonna be $350. You're going to talk to your mate about how
right,
much
do you
these
talking about the
bills
Early
are.
in
communication?
the
Come on
relationship,
now.
early in y'all relationship,
so
yeah, I
listen, let me tell
understand
you
that.
something. Listen, let me tell you something. you are responsible for your own feelings. So if you in your feelings because you have to because you got pride because you don't want to say, hey, we need this, or you don't want to feel like you're asking, that's your business. But in hindsight, if we spend the money together, that's what we're supposed to do.
Well, I
Exactly.
can see why you're not married and probably not in a serious relationship. Oh, fuck out of here.
I
Well,
mean,
I've
listen,
been
so
in a
Like I'm your
relationship
listen.
where
fucking
I didn't
kid.
have
so
to
here
worry.
go
My
wait.
man came home every Friday,
No.
handed me the check. I didn't have to ask him. I said ask because
Facts.
I was speaking in a sense. But my
Are
man
are
came
you
home, dropped
married?
that check, and the bills were paid, and whatever extra he picked that up. 9 times out of 10, he ain't even. I know my man so well. I got your drawers. I got your beer. I got your sandwiches. Whatever you like. I already done took
Right.
care of that. That's what a woman of the household does. Now,
The
all I'm
details.
saying, the only thing I'm saying is there's gonna be a conversation about bills.
Yes, there will be a conversation about bills, but there also going to be a conversation about me having my own separate if I'm not outside working. I
VM, you a
need something
hustler.
for
In
myself.
my heart of hearts, I know for a
For
fact, even if
myself.
you had a nigga that was paying all your bills, you ain't have to spend none of your money. You still gonna be out here hustling and selling bags.
So
Come
Facts.
listen.
on now.
No, I
So
was not.
listen, let me say it
No,
like
that was,
this.
but no,
Let me say
that
it
was
like
you
this.
take care of that. No, that was not the fact. That was not the facts. When I was with my
Okay.
kid's father, initially I did work, but then he didn't want me to work. Just like my husband
Plug
didn't
it in.
want me to work, but I would come and work at our store. But we had our accounts that paid the bills. We had our discretionary money, and and I had my own little account with money that he would give me, and that would be my
Shit,
money
I
that
ain't.
I had
So
All I'm
to
gonna
listen.
say
spend
is I'm
for
not
So
ashamed to
myself.
ask mine, baby.
so
Can I
listen.
have
Well,
a little nail in her money?
let's just word this different. So instead of you saying, well, I should get paid, or this is my paycheck for me doing the housework, like, because it sounds like you asking for an allowance for doing
No,
work.
I
So
wasn't asking for no
instead,
allowance.
instead of that, why can't you just say, babe, I need some money for me. Let me, can I get this? Can I get that? Why I gotta be in
A
the form
man
of a
of that caliber is gonna
No,
already
I'm
be
not.
spoiling
No,
the
I'm
fuck
not
out of
going to be
you.
asking you every
You're
time I
gonna
need
be getting
something.
that
No,
ass. You're gonna get your nails and hair done and stuff like that's why I'm saying no. I don't need just no actual pay. Long as you paying all the
no.
bills and making sure I don't want for shit, I'm good. Cause
So
I'm
then
a
where does your money
hustler.
come from then? So if you a housewife and all you do is take care of the house, where is your money supposed to come from? If you saying
My
that you don't
money
want to
came
act,
from my guy
My
and my
husband.
job. Cause I
the
had
My
the
husband.
husband.
option
That
to
boy
work
getting
if I
paid out.
wanted to.
So it came from the husband, right?
Yes. Well, he
Yeah,
wasn't my husband, but he was my man. Yes.
Hold on, talking to VM. So it came
yes.
from the husband, right?
It
So
came from
was
my
that
husband, even
so
from my
was
kid's father. Yes.
was it handed to you as this is a paycheck for doing what you do, or was it here, babe? This is
No,
what I
we
need.
we had three separate accounts. We had
Uh-huh.
accounts which was for the household, we had the discretionary fund, and then we had my account. So that money
Facts.
automatically went into my account. Each one went into account. Now, if I did spend something or whatever like that, and I needed a little bit more than what was given, then I would ask for that. If
That's
it's
what.
something
Oh my
unforeseen
gosh.
time.
What
But
now?
no, no, no,
VM.
no.
VM.
It
That's what the
wasn't that.
whole argument been
VM.
about, mama.
That
VM.
was different. You guys come out anytime I want something, I gotta ask somebody for something. I'm never
VM.
gonna
If
anytime
you
if I'm
not
in a
working,
relationship
yeah,
with
you
somebody
may have
that
to
anytime
though.
I want
If he
something,
the
I gotta ask
breadwinner,
somebody for it. No,
VM.
I'm not
What
gonna
is
do
your
that.
argument? What's your argument here?
I'm not gonna do that.
What is your argument here?
My argument is I don't feel like if you are in a committed relationship with somebody or you are somebody's wife or something like that, I should not have to come to you and be asking you for every time I want or I need something.
and
I
that's why
just
you
supposed
need
to
to
just
have your
hand it
Something
to
own
needs to
you.
be done
hustle.
for the house.
So
I
I
shouldn't have
just
to do that.
That's
so I just
confirming what
supposed
I'm
to
saying.
so I'm supposed to just come and just say, read your
Here,
mind
baby.
and know what you need. So I just supposed to say,
You ain't
here,
got to tell
baby,
me
this
shit.
is for you.
Here
So
go
I get it though.
$3,000.
I get it though
No,
if that's what you're saying.
no, let me look. I don't have my, I wish I had my book around here to show you how my
Mm-hmm.
bills
I,
are lined up and what it is supposed to be.
Yeah,
And at
you
the
should have.
top, how much those bills are going to be and how much is in that account and how much is covered in that account to take it. Then
facts.
there's another account, which is for me, for personal. And then there's another account for Zamaya, since I'm responsible for Amaya. Okay. I have about 5 different bank accounts right now that are for different things.
Facts.
Woof.
Okay.
What's up,
So
Michael
I know how
Sher?
Now,
I run
I
stuff,
agree
but
with
run stuff a
VM.
totally different way.
I agree with VM, and when I was saying that, like for me, in the relationship that I was in, I was the assistant manager, and he's like the manager. So he brought the money to me because I delegated it to where we need it because I could make 500 look like 5,000 to for us to get shit. So I didn't have to ask. Whatever was left over outside of because I paid attention to details. Whatever was left over, he didn't care. He had everything that he wanted that he would have got any
But
fucking way.
that ain't the
And I made
question.
sure that our
That ain't
bills
the
got
question.
Drika
paid.
was a
That ain't the
magician.
You
question.
said for household. So look, in reference to what BM was talking about,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I was technically being paid. I was being paid by my spouse because he hand over the whole check. Here. And I, as BM stated,
Well,
we did
does
have
that
3 bank
count?
accounts.
But does that count as you being paid, or that counts to contributing to the household?
Well, it could be
I
either or.
mean,
I
it's
look at it like
why
this was
like
our house,
why
and
do you
I ain't
gotta
have
look?
to do shit.
Why
No,
do you
that
have to
doesn't
look?
count.
Why do you have to
No, that
look at it
doesn't
as a
count as
woman?
being paid. No, I don't feel like that count as being paid.
Oh,
You're
that's what we were talking
I
I think
think
about.
that's
What
okay.
is you
That
I
talking
greedy.
think
don't
we
about?
can
count as
all
being
That's
agree.
paid.
greedy.
I
That's
think we can
greedy.
That
all
is
agree.
greedy.
That's
But
greedy.
some of us
What's
What's
may not
greedy?
greedy?
understand.
To if my
Go ahead,
man is taking care of the bills, if he's paying all the household shit, we got toilet paper, we got food. If I want that little dress I seen at the store and I want my nails and my hair done, I'm not finna sit up and tell him, hey, you gotta pay me for being a housewife too.
Hell no!
No,
What the
that is
hell?
not.
That's
That
greedy.
I
that is
think the
not. That
actions
is
are the
not what
payment.
was said.
That's
That
What's
is
greedy.
being
not what
done?
was said.
That's
That's what
greedy.
That is
and I
not what
think
was
that's where
said.
Queasy is trying to bring this whole question to. His actions. That's your pay. Like there is no I'm gonna give you unless you have a husband with that type of bread that's like,
Right.
baby, I'm gonna break you off every Friday. If a
Right.
man is paying my bills and me, Queasy and Trey, I think we all on the same boat. I don't know about the young man over here. But if he is paying your bills, if he is taking care of, let's just say, if he taking care of all your needs, there is no need for me to be like, I need you to pay me for being your housewife.
Right.
It's already been
That's
paid.
greedy.
He's not in debt.
That
That's
is
what
Okay.
that's what they
greedy.
were
You
saying.
guys look at it how y'all want to look at it. I don't look at it like that. I
Brittany
look at
Renner.
it, the point
Brittany,
is,
Brittany
I'm going to
Renner.
be self sufficient whether I'm
I'm not
working or
finna
not if
ask.
Brittany
I'm in
Renner.
a
I'm not finna
relationship.
keep on throwing my
Look up
hand out
Brittany
there and my
Renner.
man working like a dog to make sure our family already on the up.
Mama, look up
Mm-mm.
Brittany
Because
Renner
for
when you get a
one,
chance.
because for one,
She
a
lost her
lot
This
of
man
is
people
this a
and
like,
she went up
workout with
home.
Queasy and friends?
Huh?
huh?
Ugh.
Huh?
I said, is this workout with Queasy and friends?
That's
Yeah,
that's
nigga, what the
Oh,
hell
because
you over
he in
there
the
doing?
gym.
He over there
She
working
been
out
in
and
the gym
shit.
the whole time. Y'all ain't
This
paying
is
no.
not a podcast. This is a
Yeah.
podcast.
What the
Other
hell is you
people
doing over there, Jeremy? You not a
He
part of
been
the
in the
damn.
gym.
I'm being proactive, man. I'm letting y'all
he
work your way
drove to
past
the
this topic
gym.
because I'm indifferent. I'm letting y'all work past this topic so we can get on to the next.
Okay, so well, I'm not finished with it yet. I got one more thing to say. So, with this being said, stop expecting people to go 50-50. Stop expecting one person to go 100% and both parties go 100%. It should be 200%. I forgot who I heard said this shit.
yes,
I don't know
sir.
if it was Gift that said this shit last night or the other day, but 100 and 100.
Yes,
Boy,
sir.
you got,
Facts.
hey,
Yeah,
look, you, what
it
the hell
ain't
is you
never
doing?
Queasy. It ain't never gonna be 100 and 100, man. It's gonna be like 190 or 100 and or 60 and 40 or maybe
You can't
50-50.
say
But
that because you don't know what my
That's
100
not.
is to
That's
my
not
man and what
true.
his 100 is to
That's not
me.
true.
Y'all want me to please
Exactly.
I'm
repeat?
about to say we ain't even got the same measurements, sir.
Thank you.
Don't pay him
We ain't even
So
attention.
it's
on the
always
same
so it's,
metric system with it.
Don't pay
so
him
it's
But
attention.
always
even
gonna
Weekend.
be
so,
Turn,
even
a
with
hundred.
you
So
saying that,
turn,
Drinker, you can't
turn off
tell
your
me
camera.
what 100 is to me that
Turn
my
off your
man's giving
camera.
me, and whether 100 with
Right.
him.
Turn
Yeah,
off
That's
your
y'all
It's
need
true.
to
it's
meet
camera.
in the
different in
room
Right.
every
to meet the right
situation.
people.
Because
Listen.
everyone is different on what you're
Right.
measuring with. Yeah, that's
Right.
what I say.
Point of order. What's your point of order? I got the
The next
flow.
topic.
Point of order. What's your point of order? I got the flow. Point of order.
Turn off your camera.
Huh?
Jeremy, turn off your
huh?
camera.
You said,
Turn your
oh, okay.
camera off.
We gotta do better, y'all.
All right. So we're gonna agree to disagree. What y'all want to do with this topic?
I can
Throw
totally
it
Agree to
away. Throw it
Put it on the
away.
disagree.
flow.
Throw it away.
Put it on
Put
the floor.
put it on
Yeah.
the flow.
Just
Shit.
put it on the floor.
So we're gonna move on to the next topic.
I didn't even know that. Oh, thank you, Queasy. I didn't know you did. Thank you. See, you be so on it.
And I agree with Michael
Shit.
Sherm.
Unless you are married, it is us. Whatever you guys should decide. Marriage is 100 from
100
both
from both
sides. Thank
sides.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It should be 100 for both sides. It should be 200%. Okay, so the next topic is uh Lord, I don't know if I want to
You
touch
done
this
lost
one.
it.
I don't know if I want to touch it.
Should women have the sole decision in requesting an abortion?
My body, my choice, period.
Facts.
I
I
think it
mean,
all depends.
of
I,
course,
I'm,
I
I'm,
really
of
I'm,
say
course,
gonna
that.
stay. I'm gonna stay
of
out of
course,
this one.
of course, women do have. Well, they got. I mean, shit, they already
I'm not
do.
gonna lie to
I
you.
mean, other than lawmakers trying to drive a wrench in between that shit. But personally, I
I
I
think
think yeah, women should
I honestly
be able
think
to
both
decide
should.
what to do. You know what I'm saying with the kid. I mean, because I think that's when men usually, if it's unplanned, then men are the most, I guess, illogical in moments like that. You know what I'm saying? Because immediately I jump to, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be short this much money, or I'm not gonna have the free time that I normally have, or I'm gonna be tied to this bitch for the rest of my life. Oh my God, no, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna jump to immediately have an abortion. And I'm not saying the woman knows what to do during that time, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't immediately, let's have an abortion. So, uh, yeah, my son was unplanned and I wanted her to get an abortion. And she did it. And now 8 years later, he is the love of my life. You know what I'm saying? Which tells me that the decision that I initially wanted her to do, no, I'm good. The decision I initially wanted to do was wrong. You know, because I was thinking illogically in that moment. So I give her flowers for that. So I think that women should decide. Personally,
Okay, okay.
Uh,
I agree. I agree with what you're saying. But like I was saying earlier, I think we both should have the decision
I think both should have the decision too.
because of the mere fact of like let's be real, like we young. You know what I'm saying? Doing this thing. And in most cases, if we're not ready to even get married, how can we how can we how can we even dare bring a child before that? You know what I'm saying? So in most instances where couples have the rational mind to plan childhood, I think it should be both in the decision that they both make. You know what
I
I mean?
agree. Yeah, it should be both. Yeah,
It
yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
just be solely on the
I just,
woman because 9 times out of 10, if just y'all had the decision, you get Lamont Ham, a result of a fuck, no father. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? In the life, because of the mere fact of
What the hell is the screaming?
Somebody need to put that
you
stuff
know what I'm
on mute.
saying?
I can't
Right,
hear
it's some
nothing he's saying.
screaming shit.
Sorry, is that me?
No,
No, it sounds like it's somebody else.
now all
hold
you hear is
on.
iron slamming over
No,
here.
I heard somebody screaming. Nah, I
I'm
don't
about to say
want
I
it.
Yeah,
heard the
I did
screaming.
too.
I'm gonna
I
call
did too.
DCFS.
Oh God.
Yeah,
Yeah. To finalize what I said, basically,
Shit.
it should be both of our decisions, and not just hers. I'm not saying y'all
Well,
don't
I
do
mean,
it.
I'm
Y'all
sure
shouldn't.
she'll
My
take
body,
your
my
opinion
choice.
into consideration, but it's solely the woman because unlike what y'all don't want to address,
We have
y'all
multiple
walk
forms.
away
We have
more
multiple
than the
forms of
woman, and
birth
she's
control.
left
There
holding
is
the
no
bag.
excuse. We have multiple forms of birth control. There is no excuse. We can we can
Uh,
stop
it's
having a
many
child
excuses.
10,000 ways, bro, for you to just take all the full right to say I'm gonna do this by
Most of the
myself.
full
so
responsibility gonna be
That's
mine.
what
So
I'm
you
saying.
Right.
goddamn right to write
It
mine.
shouldn't
We
be a
can
shared
agree not to do it,
responsibility.
and then what if we
It
don't
should
work
be
out?
a
You gonna
shared
take your ass home.
It should be a
Then
shared
I'm
Listen,
left with
responsibility,
I
the
got
bag.
to
but it
raise
should
it.
be a shared decision. And then
So
But we don't
so
share the
I
same
so
responsibilities.
I think I have a different take. I think that it should be a shared responsibility due to the fact that you may not want to have baby. I want baby. It was both our decision to lay there and make baby. So now if you say you don't want baby, you can terminate baby and it's your decision. But if you want to keep baby and I don't want
I
baby,
have to live without a legacy. Exactly. I have to
but if
die without
you
a legacy being with you.
and vice versa. So if you want to keep baby and I don't want baby, you can go down there. You can go and you can have sign up for all this different shit and you can get child support and all this different stuff shit from me
First off, that shit be trash. Why
for
y'all be
something
speaking of it like it's
for
the best
something
shit in the world?
for something for
bro,
something that
depending.
I'm not finished. For something that I did not want. So I mean, I think it should be
Like I
shared
said,
both
giving y'all sole
ways.
decision, we get the result
And
of
if you
any
decide that you
single
want to
parent.
keep a kid, if you decide that you want to keep a kid,
That is
and I decide that I don't want to keep a kid, then that should be your responsibility.
With that
You
being
can
a
sign
lot
said,
of
your
the
it's
rights
gonna be
over
a lot
too.
of the
You
levels
got
to
that
it
ability.
to
responsibilities
begin
are a
with.
result of the woman
Let's be
saying, I
clear.
want this
Who do
baby
baby
versus the man.
normally go with? Who do baby go home with?
Mama,
By
Who do
default,
That's
baby stay
okay.
with?
mama,
Well,
That's okay.
Who's raising baby a majority of baby's
mama.
by
life?
default,
So it
by
is my
default.
motherfucking decision.
That's
but
by
it ain't even our choice. It's not really our choice, even if like the baby come home with, unless you got some fucked up circumstance. We don't even get to choose that. Like who the baby come home. I could be the most capable father in the world, but the state, oh, in
Right.
court, I'ma lose. I'ma
You get
lose in
all
court.
rights. You get all rights. Why? I mean, a father
Y'all don't be
barely have
knowing
any
y'all
rights.
laws.
A father barely has any rights to his own fucking kid. The
I'm
It,
mother
sorry
has
to
every
inform
right.
y'all.
That's it.
Y'all
It's
don't
not
be
No,
knowing
true.
y'all
you don't know
fault.
yours.
Yeah, it's not
I'm
true.
listen. I got two. I
No,
got
I'm
two
sure you know
different baby
yours.
daddies,
No, I'm
and I
and
sure
know
let
you
me
know
tell
and
yours.
I
you
know a
the
fact.
rights to it. When the baby, when that birth certificate, the person that signed it, that's the right. If you felt you sign it, you got rights too. When y'all
Listen,
separate, you can take your ass to a courthouse and be like, I want joint custody. I want half the responsibilities. That means it comes with set times, set dates when y'all are switching off. Y'all don't want to take that extra step.
A
Y'all don't do
lot of
that
men are
extra step.
too lazy to go
listen, listen.
exactly. A lot of men are
One
too
second. I'm
lazy
gonna
but
to
I'm gonna go
take the
away.
by
extra
default,
I'm
step.
gonna go away. Let me
Y'all,
land.
but
This man
Let
down
me
here in
land.
the
Let
comments
me
said he
land.
went to court and fought and got custody of his baby. So he's proof that
He
it can
had
be
to
yeah,
done.
go and
facts.
but
I know
listen,
many single dads.
that's just it. He had to fight and go. He
he
had
had
to
to fight
fight to
out.
get his child. He had to
Yeah, I was
You
fight
gonna
know
say
to
why?
get his
I
kid.
hate this
by
saying.
default.
I hate this.
He had
It's an
to
old
fight.
school one where it's like mama baby, daddy maybe. That's because daddy got to prove who the fuck he is to the baby. They automatically know when it came out of that shit, it belonged to her. It came
I
out.
don't
We
know.
But
know
I
for
kind of
but
sure
look
it
at it
but
belonged to
what
By
her.
Queasy?
default. That's
What
by
my
Queasy? What
default.
Queasy? What we saying is that we gotta fight tooth and nail to even have a part. Like, why do I gotta go through all of that shit just to spend time or get the same?
That's
If it was an argument, then I would never really
Choose
get to see
better.
my kid like that. Choose better,
Choose
bruh.
better. Choose the baby
Who's to
mama
say?
better.
All right, one
Who's
moment,
to, bro? That is so subjective.
one moment.
That is way,
I'm just
that is
fucking with you,
way
Or be,
Drake.
subjective.
or be a, or be a good
Grandma did
father,
say, "Be careful
Wait,
be a
who you
good
have
example in the
kids
first
with."
place.
hold on, family.
My grandma
The
sure
reason
Now,
told me this shit.
the main reason why the whole law is trying to come and be into this conversation about abortion alone is because white women automatically don't be wanting to have kids like black women do. You know what I mean? So who has more money to pay for an abortion? A white woman over a black girl. Yes, a white woman go say, yeah, I'm good. Fuck that. You know what I mean? And
You don't gotta have
white
money to
men
pay
know
for
this. White men
abortion.
know
I
this.
don't
White
understand
men
that
know this.
concept either.
Black men
Hold on,
come
Yeah.
let them finish.
predisposed.
Let them finish.
Black black men come predisposed to the fact that I have to fight to even claim that this child is mine with my
yes,
black
sir.
woman. On top of that, I don't even have the decision, even if she get pregnant after having sex, that she's gonna,
Listen,
decide to have this child when we're both ready and not when she's just ready. Do you know what I'm saying?
you ain't know
So
she
so
wasn't
right
ready.
now,
You should have
so
wrapped
right
it
now,
the fuck up.
so right
But it
now,
goes both
right now,
ways.
here's a direct result of these two
Both
people thinking like
ways.
this. Here's a direct. I'm gonna land. Here's a direct result of these two people thinking like this. A white woman saying, "Fuck it, I'm gonna just support it," and a black girl not having the money to afford it. We get so many babies from single parents. 9 times out of 10, a black child has been born from a single mother than a single father, and not the other way around. When a white person comes
Facts, Michael, right.
and when a white person come involved, they'll kill their kid quick, like, or rather keep them in a setting of a marriage. And we don't even get to the point of even talking about marriage, let alone because we're still trying to have the conversation about when it's a perfect time to have a child with our woman. These are direct results. I'm just
We
saying.
still be having conversation on who's the provider.
What? What happened?
What? What? What?
What is you talking about?
I ain't say nothing, nothing, nothing at all.
What the hell?
That boy
But
said,
like
"What's
I
your
said,
abortion count?"
it should be a shared decision.
It
Just
should
like with the
definitely be
Share Act,
shared.
it should be a shared decision.
That
And
decision
So
because
you
we
should be
gonna
made y'all
made.
work
so,
for abortion
because
I
we
count?
made y'all
listen.
so
That
I
angry,
took
decision.
in
we got so
Matter
many
of
the
fact,
babies
that
to
opinion
go
of my
after.
partner, but
I
ultimately I made the final decision. And that
matter of
final
fact,
decision was weighed off of, it wasn't weighed off of, first off, I'm glad I did it because I would have been left with the bag. That motherfucking baby, I would have been left with it because eventually, like I said, when you decide that, oh, I don't want to play house anymore, I'm gonna go over here and play house with somebody else. Where does that baby go? With the mama.
so listen, this is
Exactly.
what I was
By
getting ready
default,
to
by
say.
default.
There should be a court judgment. If the father wants to
Here's a
keep his
fact, Drake.
fucking
There's a
kid,
It don't need to
time
Marriage
be
or
no
no
limit.
court
there
marriage,
It
should
judgment.
be
is
a
a court
fucking
because
there
there's a
should be a
time.
marriage or no
court
There's a
marriage, the
time
baby's gonna
judgment.
period
be a
where a
problem.
woman can no longer have an abortion. So that makes no sense.
Facts.
What if we're
Facts.
waiting to
There,
go to court? I'm gonna go past the time it is for me to get an abortion. Fuck
Facts.
that.
there should
Hell
be a
no.
Facts.
court. There should be a court
There's no way to
fucking
do that.
judgment.
There's no logical
No,
way
it
to
ain't. This is
possibly do
real
that.
simple.
No, there
Be
should be a
careful where you're
law.
putting your seed. That's it. You
There
don't
should
like the
be
bitch, then really don't
there
like her
should
and wrap
In a,
it
in
up.
a,
there
in
Y'all
should
a
be
be
making
perfect,
it
in
good.
a
a
perfect world,
I
in a
law.
like to
perfect
feel
world,
all of
in
it.
a
That's what
perfect,
y'all
in
be
a perfect,
doing.
in
There
a
should be
perfect
a
world,
law.
in a
Go
perfect
ahead.
world, that may make sense. But realistically, that's like me trusting somebody with almost anything. You know what I'm saying? You don't really know somebody's true intentions. So it's like, bruh, I mean, I can't go off of someone's character.
Facts.
Huh? Oh, you reading
That
something?
I
should
was reading the
be
comments. I'm
a
sorry.
law. A law
Yeah.
that
Well, so
I
so what,
should be able
Queasy?
to choose if if you are impregnated with my kid, I should be able to decide with you whether or not
With you.
we keep this kid or if we get rid of this kid.
So y'all, yeah. So women. All we saying is it,
Period.
is it plausible that we should have a consideration? Not saying that we demand it, but you know what I'm saying? Is it reasonable that we should have a
The
consideration?
only
You
way I
should
will
have
Drake
a
said she'll
consider,
consideration.
consider it.
the only way I will
But she got the
consider how
last
you
decision.
feel is if we are together as a couple. That's the only way. If we just fucking around, you on a fly
Oh,
by
my
type of
charger. I need
shit,
to charge it.
I'm
Hmm.
gonna do what the fuck I want to do. Because at the end of
Facts.
the day, if we was just fucking around, 10 times out of 10, I'm gonna be raising that child on my own.
Facts.
9.5
Now I
times out
do
of 10.
see the silver
Well,
lining. I
not
see
well, no,
everything you
not
brothers are
ten
saying, and
times,
I'm
10 times out of
100%
10,
understand where you coming from.
10
Yes,
times
it,
out of
it is.
10,
It does seem unfair on a man's
10
behalf
wait,
because go ahead.
10 times out of 10 that you will not be raising that kid by yourself because you have
What?
every government assistant out there that's
They don't
gonna
help
they're
you
Listen,
gonna
raise the
give it
child.
to
They
you.
send
they
you the
don't
money,
help you.
baby.
I don't
They send you the
listen.
Listen,
money. They
Was
don't
your
help you
that's
mama a
raise
single
the
You
reasonable.
gonna end
child.
parent?
up breaking all
Everything is
that.
The
provided.
fuck?
Everything
Let
is
me
What is
tell you
provided
government
something.
already.
assistance? What
Listen,
is
I don't
government
Everything
know
is
if your
provided
assistance?
parent.
already.
First
They
off,
got every
I know
they got
people who get
everything.
government assistance.
They
If
it's
you
first of
get
all, it's not
Tanner,
even government,
hold
it's
on.
not
Let me
even
let.
just wait, it's not even
Go
just
ahead.
government assistance. They got everything
That's
provided
not
for you. They
raising the
got
child.
No, they
daycare.
don't.
They
No,
That's
have
they
No,
raising
they
the
don't.
they
child,
got
though.
don't.
everything is
They do got
provided to
ABC.
you.
No, they do got
Government
No,
Every
it's
ABC.
not.
assistance is
assistance there
not
is that you
raising the
need,
child.
they have it.
No, they
Government
don't.
assistance is not raising the child. You
At
Okay,
all.
still have to
Why you
take
think it's
that
so many
money
fucked
and
up ones out
measure
here?
that.
that is not
Child.
that's not
If
raising
they
a
fucked
child.
up, that means the
And
parent is fucked up.
there's never enough money from government
Never.
assistance to raise a child
My boyfriend
Facts.
every day.
and
He woke up
to
this
raise
morning
a
and need
child
a
the way that
size
that
water.
child needs to be
The
done.
fuck?
It's always something gonna be
Listen,
lacking.
if you don't utilize all of the assistances that they have out there, because there's an assistance for everything when you have a kid.
There's
I
not
don't
an
care
Everything
what they
ain't free
say.
assistance.
ain't for you
There's
though.
not an
Everything,
Everything
assistance for
having free
everything.
everything.
ain't for
A
you.
kid, you know why?
There's
You know why?
nobody that
You
can
know why
sit
the
here when I
government
need a
supports
break.
you. You know why the government supports you when you have a kid? Because kids make money. There's assistance for
No,
everything to
no.
do with
That's how
a
I know your
kid.
ass don't be up on nothing. Nothing.
No,
Let
you
me
don't
tell
be
you
up
something.
on nothing.
No, I be
There's
up on a
assistance for
lot.
everything.
First off, government assistance, as BM stated, it's an assistant, and real shit is not really assisting much. It's not really. They don't give you if you got TANF, you only could get that for 60 months of the child life.
And that's like
60 months.
$116 a month.
That's it for all they whole fucking life.
But you
Food
can't read.
stamps
That's
is
the
based off of
assistance you
your
talking about.
income.
But you
Yeah,
can't.
Okay?
But you
and if
can't
you
That's
renew.
go
it.
out,
You can't renew.
if you
And if
go
you
out
talking
and you
about
make a
Section 8, they go by what you make.
right,
So
Facts.
and then
it's
right,
almost
and
it's
then
better to just get you
At
a
the
rent
end
house
of
on
the
your
day,
own.
Because
and
so
if
that you
you
don't
at
be living
the
on
if
top
end
of
you
of the
nobody in the
day,
project,
Did I get it?
paying some stuff that you could go somewhere else with a Section 8.
at the
and then
end of the day, it's
it all
still
depends
provided
on
unto you.
boarding the system. Okay,
And when you
okay,
if you
let's
have
read
a
the
kid,
comment.
if you
Facts,
have a
Let's
kid,
gifted,
read
it's
the comment,
facts.
you guys. Let's
better.
read the
It's
comment.
still provided to you.
Let's read the comment. Can we stop avoiding the truth? Since we like statistics, most men just don't like the woman. The kids are guilty by association. Men
Facts.
don't be wanting to deal with the mamas.
Big facts.
I
Big
don't now
facts.
I won't say all that that's the truth all
That's
the time. Sometimes it's not because the
Majority.
man doesn't want to deal with the mama. Sometimes it's because the mama don't want to deal with the daddy too. It can be vice
Yeah,
versa. But
that's true.
or
back to this government assistance stuff. It all depends on what state you live in, what type
Facts.
of funds are available. And then
Correct.
even though those funds might be available, they are not enough to provide for you a child in a household. It's not enough.
Facts.
And if you go outside and get a little periodic
Oh
job,
shoot, my
depends
damn
on
phone
where you
died.
live in, depends on where you live at. If you make $10 more than what they think, everything is now gone from you. So now you have nothing, and it's not enough.
So it's
That's why
not all
it
cookies and
takes two
cream.
parents to make a child. It takes two parents and sometimes a whole village to actually raise a child properly and give them the nourishment and the funding and different things that they need.
Then it
You
should take
And
cannot
when
two.
we
raise
Then
this
it
speaking
should take
about
two to
yourself.
raising a
decide.
child,
It should
now,
take two to decide whether we
money
keep this
isn't
kid or
all it
not.
takes to raise a
Thank you.
child.
And I
So
But
wouldn't
that's not
government
all of the
assistance shouldn't
assistance that
even
they
be a
offer.
part of this
Thank you.
conversation.
Thank you, Queasy.
I wouldn't say that
Hey,
you should
it,
not have a
it,
conversation with the father
That is not true, Lady A.
if the
whether
father is still
That's
around.
not true.
I wouldn't say you should not have a conversation with that man about whether or not you should have a abortion.
No,
Now,
that's
and we
not
don't,
true. It may be
if they're
true in your
still
state, but
there,
not
and we
mine.
don't,
That's not true.
That's
if
crazy.
they're still
That's
there
not
and
and
you're
true.
we,
That's
capable of having a
crazy.
conversation with them.
that's
In
That's
that's,
other
I have a
and
words,
we,
disabled
no,
child,
I
and
ain't
that's
even.
not true.
the
Most of the
challenge
time,
is
y'all
and
that
we
like
has
to
don't,
to
hide
and
the
be
we,
fact
and
that
we don't.
y'all
So
ain't
let's let her speak.
married.
And we don't have
Let's
to
let
have,
her
and we don't.
speak. No, let's
So
let
if
her
I have,
speak. She's here. Let her speak. Let her
who's
speak.
here?
You uh Ashley, she's right here.
Okay, come on.
let's do it.
What exactly are we speaking on? Because we all over the place right now.
We are all over the place.
Okay, okay. If I
Man,
can land this for one
we
second.
talking about, we talking
In
about should
abortion,
basically should men have the ability? Should men also be a voice of consideration when if a woman should have an abortion or not? Like predominantly women,
Um,
pretty much my body, my choice. But yeah, that's the
I
question.
put like this. I put like this. I just feel like if two grown adults sit down and have a conversation beforehand, I feel like it shouldn't be a problem. But everybody, you know, take shit and run with it. Like, say, I would say me for instance, if I was pregnant and me and a guy we've been together such and such time and we had already talked about it, I don't feel no type of way about it if he feel like I should get an abortion because I feel like I don't want to bring a child in the world here that's going to struggle. I also don't want to
And
bring another child
that
here
agree.
No, her phone
where
went dead.
the
Yeah.
child's gonna be in a broken home. Like
yeah,
if a
mhm.
man has already told you, hey, I don't want the child, then I feel like
You
that's
should
on
consider it.
you because you want to keep that child. That's on you. Whatever happens with the child, he had already told you prior to, hey, I don't want any children. Now, of course, yeah, y'all having sex or whatever. Both of y'all know the consequences of what can happen from having sex. That's out on the table already. Okay, we got that. But if he already told you, hey, I don't want the child, I mean, how can you really be mad when you decide to keep it?
And bring it possibly into an impoverished and damn life that is breeding
Right,
pestilence, that's breeding, what I'm saying, a certain mindset that is that will eventually create a broken child. Like I said, breeds
right.
pestilence.
Because I mean,
So at the end of
I
the
know
day,
I know some females right now. Like I know a female every year she be like, oh, I'm struggling, I'm struggling, I'm struggling. But every year you pregnant. That's fucking crazy to me.
Now that's
yeah,
crazy.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy to me.
that's crazy, fool.
Now that's
Every
crazy.
other year you pregnant, but every year you going to back to school basket. You trying to get some type of assistance. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Because you think that having the baby is the right thing, just simply the right thing to do, don't exactly, in fact, make it the right thing to do.
And to be
I'm
honest,
sorry.
like I just feel like a lot of women have a whole bunch of kids just for tax money. Like it
And
is
yeah,
what it is.
yeah, and
That is
and
a broke bitch hustle. I feel like.
and you know, and I'm not to throw no shade to get the government assistance and run the schemes year
It's
by
not
year,
necessarily a scheme.
year
You
by
putting it
year.
all in your business because now you can't
You know what I
even
mean?
make the money that you want to make because they
Oh
watching
shit.
you. If you make
Yeah,
too
stuff
much,
like
Exactly.
that.
So
damn.
Come
at the
on,
end of the
man.
day, it's not really assisting shit.
Come on, man.
Right,
But
because
it's
I
been
don't know.
happening for years. You get what I'm saying? It's been happening for years for us to sit here and neglect the fact
Now,
that
like certain states, they be like, "Oh well,
what's going on.
y'all been getting over for a long time. Now, we gonna drug test you before we give you this assistance. Oh,
Exactly.
now you
You
got to go
can't
get a
have a
job in
man in the
this many
house.
hours.
Shit like
You
Yeah,
that.
on
so
Section
now,
8.
Shit like that. Yeah.
HUD and shit.
yeah,
Yeah, HUD. They
Yeah.
do. Yeah, them
they
little
making all
checks,
kind of
checkups and shit.
stipulations now, and
Yeah.
Yeah,
motherfuckers
yeah.
So
upset.
at the end of the day, it's not even worth a damn to even go and sign up for that shit.
No.
To be honest,
It
no.
takes a while for
Now
certain
But that's why
expenses
for
to
the
I
take
women
feel
you
who
like,
to
can
get.
get, I
But
get
the
with
it.
that
but
being
the
said,
But for the
yeah.
with
other
a lot of
motherfuckers who
women,
can really get out there and work, man, just go work.
and I'm not trying to speak on a woman's perspective, but I feel like a lot of women who get the decision from the man to say, okay, nay on the baby, I should just start considering with the man what we're doing. Okay, money wise, like, hey nigga, you
Right.
finna pay for
That's what
the
I'm talking about.
abortion, hey nigga, you finna do this, that, and the third, you gonna take me to the appointment. You feel me? Yeah, like the most biggest retaliation I see that happens in this case when he say no, they just go have the baby and tell him nothing. block him, do this, that, and the third. And we have too many cases where it's single parents, and you wonder why it's like that. You get what I'm saying?
Right
It's
now,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be
one
transparent for a minute,
party
and
trying to
this is me.
dangle
I'm
the
gonna be
keys on the other.
transparent for a minute. When I got pregnant with my son, his biological father did not want him. His biological father did not want him. Luckily, one of my male friends stepped up, put his name on the birth certificate, and he's been taking care of my son since my son was born. He was at the birth. He been to every prenatal appointment. Like he stepped up and is the father figure in my son's life. His biological father was like, "Oh, I can pay for you to get an abortion. You know, I'm struggling. I can't take care of another child." I'm like, "My nigga, if you got the money to pay for the abortion, then bitch, you got the money to take care of him." That's how I
that's
look at
not
it.
true. It's like looking further down the road. It's like
No,
looking further down the road. Like if I got three hundred,
I'm
six
looking
hundred
at it
dollars
like
here,
this. I'm looking at it like this. Me financially,
You went out. We
well,
can't hear
You
you.
went out. We
me
can't hear
my
you.
financially,
phone.
I'm great financially, so I
Okay,
can hold
there
my
we
own.
go.
Okay. As a
Can
guy,
you hear me
I'm
now?
saying that pretty much. Yeah, yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead, continue.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I'm like, for me, I can hold my own. Like I don't necessarily need that person's money. I'm good. But his
right,
oh excuse me,
right.
his whole thing
You went out again.
take care of the child. You
Just
just didn't want nobody to know that you had another child.
what mainly runs men away. What I'm saying is that $300 or however much an abortion is now as like some
That
one
shit is
time
not
fee
300.
versus a seemingly up 300, 600. Yeah, like that's what I said. The price varied like pretty much over the years, of course. But you know what I'm saying? However much hundred it is now versus whatever child support decides to tack onto me because I know that's what's coming next. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much consequential to you having a kid. And I know that it's just gonna be a broken home like we discussed. I'm not gonna be there. And you know what I'm saying? The kid's gonna grow up, probably gonna hate me, da da da, yada yada. And like I said, the vicious pestilence cycle
Right.
continues. So
A child in America is to have a child in America is a $300,000 investment. Rather than 300, may say
that
maybe
right,
500.
five
So
hundred
like
dollars at
you
that
saying with
moment,
that,
one time, you know?
looking further
Yeah.
down the road, would you rather sacrifice a little for a lot, or
I mean,
give away
shit,
everything up right now? You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
I'm
but
goofy. I
totally.
don't
That's why
do
I feel
abortion.
like it should be a shared decision. That's just all.
Yeah. And then there's
In
women who
any in
think that
any
okay, I
situation,
don't
in any situation, in any situation,
and,
if we in a relationship, literally, we have to both consider each other's decisions.
Right.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely. And
I
whether
feel like
whether
we
we're
do have
married
to
or not,
both consider
whether we're married,
consideration.
whether we married or not,
What you say, VM?
we both deserve a voice.
What you say,
Right.
VM?
We do both deserve a
Go
voice.
ahead and
So,
put this one on the floor.
yeah, we both deserve a voice.
Go on and put
Yeah.
it on the floor. Agree.
So are
Hey,
we gonna agree to
we
disagree
gonna agree to
on this
disagree.
one?
The majority agrees. I put it like that.
Yeah, I
Okay.
agree. We both should have a voice.
I don't.
Okay. Okay. So we gonna go ahead to the next topic, baby. Hold on. Hold on. Let me get this thing here pulled up real
We know your
quickly.
we know your phone died,
This
mama.
is gonna be this is going to be this is the last one of the night. Now this one has nothing to do with man or woman. This is just a controversial topic.
Somebody got a reverb.
Oh, that's me. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Jesus. This is just a controversial topic. Why do I hear myself twice?
That's
Yeah,
somebody
bro.
else.
Oh no. I got